Good evening, Los Angeles. And to every basketball fan watching from across the world, let me take you to the heart of something special. Not just a playoff run, not just a hopeful journey toward another championship banner, but something deeper. Something driven by grit, belief, and the fire that only burns in those who've been doubted, written off, and left behind, only to rise. The Los Angeles Lakers have entered the 2025 NBA playoffs as the Western Conference's number 3 seed. They didn't coast their way in. They didn't glide on talent alone. This season was a war of attrition. Injuries struck. Chemistry needed time. Questions circled like vultures. But in the end, they earned what they fought for: home court advantage. A position of strength. A platform to launch what could be a legendary run. And standing in their path? A young, hungry, and extremely dangerous Minnesota Timberwolves squad. Led by the electric Anthony Edwards, the defensive wall that is Rudy Gobert, and the versatile, ever-improving Jaden McDaniels, this Minnesota team isn't here to play the role of playoff stepping stone. They've come to prove something. They've come to spoil legacies. They've come to force a new narrative. Their mix of athleticism, defensive length, and fearless youth makes them one of the most dangerous underdogs in the entire playoff bracket. And they've already made their presence felt, taking Game 1 on the road and turning heads across the league. But the Lakers, they don't panic. They adjust. They refocus. And behind their evolving identity and a core that's built for moments like this, they struck back in Game 2 with fire in their eyes. Luka Doncic, the maestro in purple and gold, has taken command of this team in a way few imagined. In Game 2, Luka put up a dazzling 31 points, 10 assists, and 7 rebounds, controlling the pace, reading the defense like a seasoned chess master, and delivering the kind of performance that reminds everyone, he's not just a star. He's a closer. A killer. A generational force. And next to him, the ageless wonder, LeBron James. At 40 years old, he is still orchestrating offense, commanding defensive rotations, and proving, yet again, that his game ages like wine. In this series so far, he's averaging 23.1 points, 8.3 assists, and 6.9 rebounds. But more than numbers, it's his presence. His leadership. His ability to calm chaos with a glance, or shift momentum with a steal. In a Game 2 where every possession mattered, LeBron was everywhere, drawing charges, directing traffic, and most importantly, lifting the team when it needed it most. Austin Reeves, the rising star who wears confidence like armor, has become something of a revelation. A second-round pick turned key starter, he's averaging 18.7 points per game in this series while shooting over 44% from beyond the arc. He's not afraid of the moment. He's not afraid of the pressure. And the fans know it. They chant his name because he's earned it, night after night, with hustle plays, big shots, and gritty defense. This trio, Luka, LeBron, and Reeves, has proven lethal. But the Lakers' real edge may lie in something even more frightening for opponents, their now famous death lineup. When the Lakers go small with Luka, LeBron, Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and Dorian Finney-Smith, they become something else. Something fast. Something skilled. Something surgical. This unit boasts a staggering plus 18.6 net rating in the minutes they've played together during this series. They don't just outscore you, they outthink you. They switch everything, move without the ball, and punish mismatches on both ends. Incredibly, this small ball lineup has been shutting down the paint, allowing just 8 points inside per game while scoring 11 themselves in that same area. That's not size doing the talking, it's IQ. It's energy. It's commitment. It's what head coach JJ Redick calls basketball in its purest form. Redick, in his first year at the helm, has transformed this team by leaning into modern principles. He isn't forcing a traditional center like Jackson Hayes into heavy minutes just for the sake of convention. When Hayes is on the floor, the team's net rating sits at a modest plus 1.0. But when Redick unleashes the death lineup, the Lakers morph into a different beast. They stretch the floor. They cut. They swing. They suffocate opponents with ball pressure and timely rotations. The energy is different. The chemistry is real. And the belief, it's spreading. But even as the Lakers navigate this intense playoff battle with Minnesota, even as Luka dazzles and LeBron leads, there's another conversation creeping in from the shadows. A whisper that's grown into full-volume speculation. A question that could redefine this team's future not just in the short term, but for years to come. Would the Lakers actually trade Austin Reeves? And if so, would it be for Jamal Murray? Now, let's rewind the tape. Across the division, the Denver Nuggets are facing their own internal storms. A disappointing playoff exit. Frustration bubbling to the surface. Rumors of a rebuild. And at the center of it all, Jamal Murray, once untouchable, now potentially available. The idea is tantalizing. Murray is a proven playoff performer. His postseason averages 24.2 points per game. He's hit game winners. He's dropped 50-point masterpieces. He's thrived next to a superstar in Nikola Jokic. And many around the league are wondering, what if you put him next to Luka? The basketball fit is mouth-watering. Two elite shot creators. Two players who can play on or off the ball. Two flamethrowers in the clutch. Add LeBron's facilitating and Finney Smith's defense, and suddenly the Lakers look like the most unguardable team in the league. But here's the twist in the tale: Austin Reeves is not just a promising young player, he's beloved. He's stepping into his prime. He's on a team-friendly contract. And most importantly, he's producing. Consistently. Efficiently. Fearlessly. Trading him for Jamal Murray might bring firepower, but it could also tear away at the very identity this team has forged over the past season. And then there's the health factor. Murray's been injured. He's missed critical stretches. He's more expensive. And unlike Reeves, he doesn't have an established rhythm with this Lakers core. This isn't just a roster decision. It's a philosophical one. Do you chase the bigger name? Or protect the rising gem you've nurtured? Do you trust continuity? Or bet it all on a calculated risk? The front office is reportedly divided. Some see Murray as the missing piece, a killer who can close out playoff games and lift Luka when defenses tighten. Others argue that disrupting what the Lakers have now, especially in the middle of a promising playoff run, would be short-sighted. But as that debate simmers, the team on the court stays focused. They know that Minnesota won't wait. Anthony Edwards is a force of nature, averaging 27.3 points per game in this series and attacking with no fear. Rudy Gobert is still a paint menace. McDaniels is locking up wings and hitting timely threes. This is a dogfight. A chess match. A war. Game 3 looms large, and every possession is magnified. Every turnover could tilt the series. Every missed rotation could swing momentum. The pressure is enormous, but the Lakers aren't blinking. Because this isn't just a playoff run. It's a defining moment. It's a battle for identity. For legacy. For belief. And through it all, one thing remains crystal clear: this Lakers team is built differently. They are evolving, adapting, rising together. Whether or not Jamal Murray ever puts on a Lakers jersey, the message is the same. This team is here to compete. Not someday, right now. They are led by a future MVP. Anchored by the greatest basketball mind of our generation. Elevated by a young core that's hungry for respect. Guided by a coach who sees the game with fresh eyes and bold ideas. And as the rumors swirl, as the analysts argue, as fans debate the what-ifs, the players, they just keep playing. Because they know. They feel it. This isn't just about trade talks or playoff seeding or highlight reels. This is about the pursuit of greatness. This is about chasing something immortal. So buckle up, LA. The series is far from over. The road ahead is steep. But if what we've seen so far is any indication, the Lakers are not just aiming to survive this postseason. They're aiming to conquer it. And whether Austin Reeves stays, or Jamal Murray arrives, or something else entirely unfolds, the heart of this team is already beating loud. This is Los Angeles. This is destiny knocking. And this is just the beginning. Here's a crucial insight for you: diving into financial education can significantly elevate your quality of life. In the realm of finance, take the time to explore bonds and stocks, with a special emphasis on real estate investment trusts, REITs. These investments have the potential to generate passive income. Approach this journey with diligence and opt for reputable investment brokerages globally. By doing so, you'll be laying a solid foundation for a more secure and prosperous future.